Welcome back to Language Journey, everyone. Today, we're tackling a topic that can be quite daunting for many English learners: the job interview in English.
It's a big one, Jessica. Even for native speakers, interviews are stressful, but when you add a second language into the mix, it can feel like climbing Mount Everest.
Absolutely. The pressure to articulate your skills, experience, and personality clearly, all while navigating a foreign language, is immense. So, Chris, where should our listeners even begin?
Preparation is always key. Start by thoroughly researching the company and the role. Understand their mission, values, and the specific requirements for the position you're applying for.
That's good advice. Knowing what they're looking for helps you tailor your answers. What about practicing the actual language?
Definitely. Practice common interview questions aloud. Think about, tell me about yourself. Why are you interested in this role? Or, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Don't just think the answers, say them out loud.
Speaking aloud really helps you identify where you stumble. And it's not just about the content, but also about the delivery. How can listeners improve their fluency and confidence during the interview itself?
One crucial tip is to focus on clarity over perfection. It's okay if your English isn't flawless. Speak slowly and clearly, and don't be afraid to pause to gather your thoughts.
That's a great point. Sometimes we rush because we're nervous, which only makes it harder to understand. What about vocabulary specific to interviews?
Prepare a list of powerful action verbs to describe your experience. Instead of, I did X, say, I managed X, I implemented Y, or I developed Z. These verbs make your contribution sound more impactful.
Excellent. And what about those tricky behavioral questions? Like, tell me about a time you faced a challenge.
For those, use the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. Describe the situation, explain your task, detail the action you took, and finally, present the positive result. This provides a clear, structured answer.
The STAR method is incredibly effective. It keeps your answer concise and relevant. What are some nonverbal communication tips that can help our listeners appear more confident?
Maintaining eye contact, having good posture, and offering a firm handshake if it's in person are all vital. Even in a virtual interview, looking at the camera and smiling genuinely can make a huge difference.
Confidence really shines through. And what about when the interviewer asks, do you have any questions for us?
Always have questions prepared. Ask about team dynamics, company culture, or opportunities for growth. It shows your engagement and genuine interest in the role and the company.
That's a fantastic way to turn the tables and show your proactive side. Any final quick tips for our listeners before their big day?
Record yourself practicing your answers. You'll be surprised at what you notice. Also, send a thank you email within 24 hours, reiterating your interest and thanking them for their time.
Those are actionable steps anyone can take. Remember, a job interview in English is a chance to showcase not only your professional skills, but also your dedication to learning and growing.
Exactly. With thorough preparation, mindful practice, and a focus on clear communication, you can absolutely survive and thrive in your English job interview.
So, take a deep breath, prepare well, and believe in yourself. You've got this. Thank you for joining us on Language Journey. We'll see you next time.